Hi guys, it's Rana again. It's been such a long time since I did a video, but I've just been super busy with so many different things and I finally got to it. So today I'm going to be showing a sort of dramatic look with a pop of color, and I am yet to choose the pop of color. I have many colors to choose from, but the base is going to be the same, which is just that sort of dramatic brown blacky sort of smoky eye. So anyway, I'm going to start off by using this e.l.f. Duo eyeshadow cream in Butter Pecan, and I'm going to use the darker shade, so this one here, and I'm just going to pop that all over my eyelid as kind of like a primer. Next, I'm going to take my Naked palette, and I'm just going to use the actual brush in the palette, and I'm going to go in with the color Buck over here, and I'm just going to take that onto the stiffer end, like the bigger blending end, even though it's not really a blending brush, but that's what they say. Anyway, I'm going to pop that into my crease very messily. It does not have to be neat or tidy at all. And it just creates like a transition color. And like I said, it does not have to be neat because we're going to blend it out later. Now I'm going to go in with this side of the brush, so the shader side, I suppose, and I'm going to take the color Dark Horse over here. It's a very dark brown with sort of like golden shimmer in it, and I'm going to put that into the outer third of my lid, just reaching the crease but not going into it. So I should look a little something like this, and as you can tell, it's very messy again, but that doesn't matter because we're going to blend everything out later. I'm going to run that a little bit onto my lower lash line. Just the outer half of my lower lash line. I'm not bringing it all the way in. So that's how the eyes look so far. Now I'm going to go in with a flat shader brush. I dropped it. This one here, so it's just a shader brush, but it's a little bit fluffy. And I'm going to go into the color Smog from the Naked palette again. So it's this one here. Dipping my brush in and tapping off the excess because this is a glittery shade. I'm going to put that on the rest of my lid, so where I have no color at all. And really building up that color. I'm going to take that along the inner half of my waterline. I'm going to go into the color Creep in the Naked palette, so it's this black right here. It's a shimmery black. And carefully taking that onto my brush, I'm going to place that just in the crease. So I'm bringing it out like that, as if I'm drawing eyeliner, but a little bit further in. You can bring it out if you want, it depends on your eye shape really. And then I'm just bringing it across. And I haven't blended any of this out yet, so do not worry if it looks very messy. Bringing it about halfway in to my socket, or my crease. So that's how it should look if I just look straight ahead into the camera. I'm going to go in with a much bigger blending brush, so this one here, that's how it looks. And I'm just going to start blending. So I'm not actually going to touch this part here, this line here, because I'm going to fix that into a much sharper line a little bit later on. But I'm just going to go in from here to the end, well, from the start of my eye basically to the end of this line here. If that makes any sense to you at all. And just blend, blend, blend. And I'm also going to go in between where I put in the black and smog, just blending it in again, just like this. And that brown, the buck color that we put in earlier on, really helped my blending process along. So that is how my eyes look so far. I'm just going to quickly blend my lower lash line, and then I'm going to go in with Virgin, so it's the sort of white shade here. It's the highlight shade, and it has a little bit of pink in it, but it's mostly white. It's like a cream color, I think. And just on my plain old finger that has been cleaned, I'm going to pop that on my brow bone. I'm just going to bring the blending down just a little bit. And this is really handy if you've blended your eyeshadow a little bit too far up. So far. Now I'm going to go in with a concealer, and I'm going to use the Collection Lasting Perfection 16 Hour Wear Concealer, and I got it in the shade Cool Medium, shade 2, so there's only three shades available, and I got the number 2. And I'm going to use this basically to clean up my eyeshadow. So I just placed 2 small dots here, just underneath the tail thing that I sort of drew, if that makes any sense, just over here, just 2 small dots to clean up, and 2 small dots here, well, 3, whatever floats your boat. And I'm going to take a little bit under my eyes in case some glitter fell, and a tiny bit on my nose, cupid's bow, and that's enough for now. Closing this, and I'm just going to use my finger, so my other finger. I use this finger for the highlighting shade, so I'm going to use my pinky. Not my pinky, my, what do you call that, like index? Your index finger. And I'm just going to blend in that eyeshadow underneath my eyes, making sure I get all the way in. So as you can tell there, I'm just cleaning up that line like this. Obviously you can use a brush if you want, but I'm just using my finger and just kind of cleaning up that line, creating a little bit of a sharp sort of triangle shape. So if I do it again on this eye, hopefully you can see. So I'm just going across like that, and then down from the top of the tail of my brow down there. I'm going to fix this part here. I brought it in a little bit too far. I'm just going to go back in with my brush and fix it. So I created a sharper end basically to that eyeshadow. So that's how it looks so far. So it looks a little bit cleaner than you know, a couple steps before, basically. I'm going to grab some translucent powder. This is the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. It just looks like that. It's a white powder. And I'm going to take a small brush. I'm just going to apply the powder. I'm going to set it and stop it from creasing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this MUA Up All Night One Direction palette. Laugh all you want. It was a limited edition, I think, palette. I think it says here exclusive shades, I don't know. And I'm going to pick my pop of color from this palette. If It wants to open, it never opens. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, the color selection is very nice. They're very obviously colorful shades, and you would never be able to get an actual look from this, but it's really nice for these sort of looks where you just want a certain pop of color or something like that. This is a really nice black. It's really shimmery, but like all these are so pigmented. Anyway, I'm going to go for this blue over here. So it's like a deep royal sort of blue color. It's gorgeous. And I'm just going to take the eyeshadow brush that I used earlier, just cleaned it on a piece of tissue and dip it into the blue, tap off the excess, and I'm going to put that into the very inner corner of my eye as my pop of color. I always do the weirdest faces when I'm applying eyeshadow, like not when I'm applying mascara. Everybody when they're applying mascara, they're like, and everybody when they're applying mascara, they're like, you know, the weird faces, and I never do. It's just when I'm applying eyeshadow, and I don't even know why. Where's my brush gone? There it is. Cleaning up again, and you can always add a little bit more concealer if you feel the need to. Anywho, I'm done with this here. I'm going to take a black eyeliner. This is the Essence Gel Waterproof Liner. Plot twist, it's not really waterproof. Nothing stays on my waterline, nothing. 1.5 hours later, and it's like, and it's dying all over the place. It's alright though, it's alright. So I'm just going to apply that to my waterline. And I think I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to tightline as well. The key to tightlining is just looking away from where you're tightlining. So if I'm tightlining here, I'm looking at this side. If I'm tightlining here, I'm looking at that side. If that makes sense. And then it's done. You see that? It's black up there. You see the difference between this eye here, where it just looks like you were punched in the face by an eyeshadow palette, and this eye here, where it just looks a little bit more put together. Any hoosies? Yeah, I say that now. Instead of saying like so and anywho, it's like any hoosies. I'm strange. Don't judge me. So this is how my eyes look so far. As you can see, it's coming along a lot better. And now I'm going to take this 17 Mark Your Eyes Precision Eyeliner. It's just a felt tip liner. And I'm going to line my top lash line, but it's only going to be a thin line because I don't want to lose the brown, like the, you know, the Naked palette basically. I don't want to lose those colors. So I hate it when that happens. You spend ages on your eyeliner and then, or sorry, on your eyeshadow, and then you mess it up by making a liner line that's too thick. Anyway, I'm just going to wing out my liner, and I'd say it's like a normal wing, like medium length. So that is how this eye looks after I lined it and flicked my eyeliner out. I really like how this whole look has gone along, and of course you can use any color on the inner corner that you want. You know, you could use a gold, you can use a pink, you could use a purple, a brown, anything you want, and it will look really nice because the rest of the look's so versatile that you can afford that sort of, you know, difference in color choice. Anyway, I'm just going to do the other eye and I'll be right back. So that is how both eyes look once I've done them both, and I have to say I'm really liking the way this has gone along. So next I'm just going to be doing basically lashes. I'm going to be going in with this collection Does It All 5-in-1 mascara, and oh my god, is this thing amazing. Oh, it's the best thing ever. Oh my god, it's the best thing ever. I'm not going to be applying those straight from the tube because I don't want too crazy, like, you know, crazy lashes, because I'm going to be applying some falsies. So I'm just going to take a spoolie and just kind of run it along the wand of the mascara, and I'm going to be applying that to my inner lashes. And then I'm going to be going in with some Red Cherry 747s, but I've like chopped them in half because, hope you can see that, because the whole thing is like too long for me, and I don't like lashes that go in all the way from the inner to the outer corners of my eyes, so I just chopped them straight in half. And this is actually, I think this is like one actual pair that I've just chopped in half, so I didn't have to chop both of them in half, because I think they're completely equal in size and everything, so I was like, what's the need? So I'm going to be using this Duo brush on adhesive glue with vitamins, because it has because I wear contacts and it's like contact friendly or something, so I don't have contacts in now, but when I do, it's the only lash glue I have anyway. I'm just going to be applying some. I really want to try the original Duo though, because this is like, it doesn't apply that much. Well, it kind of does, but I don't know. Kind of wish it applied more because it dries really, really quickly. That is how the eyes look once I've applied the false lashes. I really, really like the way this turned out, and I hope you do as well. And if I just look down, that's what the makeup looks like. And as you can see, it's just very nice and summery and springy, and like I said, you can use any color that you want and it would completely match whatever outfit you're wearing, because you know, if you're wearing a pink dress, you can just use a pop of pink on the inside, you can use a pop of blue, pop of green, pop of purple, anything, and it just looks so flattering on all eye types, I think. So last but not least, I'm just going to move on to lipstick, and I'm just going to be using a nude lip liner. It looks like this. It kind of goes more towards brown, but I have no idea where I got it from ages ago, but you can use anything you want. Your favorite nude liner. And then I'm using this MUA lipstick in the shade Bare, shade 14, and if you can see there, it just looks like that. It's a very nice nude lipstick. There we go, and it's so cheap. It's like, on the website it's £1, and in stores here in Superdrug it's €1.18, so it's really, really cheap. I'm just going to apply that straight from the tube. And I like to distribute the lipstick using my fingers. I want the color to be a little bit more pink, so I'm using another MUA lipstick, and this is in the shade, just shade 2, and it's a, whoop, is it registering? I hope so. It's just a really dark pink shade. It's gorgeous, and I'm just going to be dabbing that a little bit onto my lips. That is the finished look, everybody. I really hope that you like it as much as I do. Obviously, you can use any lip color that you want, and I applied my blusher and my bronzer like earlier on today, so I didn't really reapply, but I mean, you definitely can, I guess, if I just use, found it, e.l.f. blusher in, I actually got this in like the Duo, the contouring blush and bronzer duo, and it's in the shade Antigua or Antigua, I think it's Antigua. Anywhoosies, I'm going to be using the pink shade here and shimmery shade, so stay away if you don't like it. I'm just using the fan brush to apply the smallest amount possible, just kind of the top of my cheeks to give myself a little bit more warmth. It's really shimmery. It has like golden shimmers. And that is about as much as I'm going to apply. Anyway, I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and also to subscribe to my channel. It's the red box down there. It's free, and I would be really, really glad and happy if you did that for me. Also, if you have any ideas for any future videos, make sure to let me know in the comments section down below. And that is it. That is all from me for today, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!